Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet. Today, a film review. This is a film review that I didn't finish. Like many films I watch, this was one that I purchased but did not finish. And that is Split. Released in 2017. Seems to have gone straight to iTunes from what I could see. Maybe it did spend some time in cinemas. Who knows? M. Night Shyamalan. Not a huge fan of his prior work. And I should have realized when I purchased this film, I probably shouldn't have purchased this film. What to say about it? Well, as the preview will warn you, it's associated with three girls being captured by a fellow who has multiple personalities. And there's a strange interaction with a psychiatrist, and the whole thing is very, very laboured. Since September 11th, I think people have learnt, in the US in particular, that when they are outnumbering an attacker, their numbers mean that they can attack the attacker and resolve circumstances very quickly. The people in this film, the three girls, women, whatever, I guess they're 17, 18, maybe younger, who knows. They're older actresses, but they might be playing younger girls. In any case, my perspective is if these three girls had teamed up initially, this would be a very short film. In fact, the fact that they didn't team up is the entire film. And the film is curious because it just doesn't make any reasonable sense. I mean, there are elements to the film where you think, well, this is cinematic. Yeah, I guess this is possible. But really, the whole film is completely and utterly incredible. And I don't know when I turned the film off. I turned the film off after the escape from the attacker. But then I realized somewhat, I don't know, in a bemused state that this thing would actually continue on more. And my wife spared my concern by looking up on Wikipedia what actually happened in this film. I'm not the demographic for this film. I'm not the demographic for this kind of laboured nonsense. I mean, it really struck me that this was a film that was written for the sake of writing a film. It makes no coherent sense. It's not particularly scary. I mean, once you realise that these women, if they actually banded together, could do something really meaningful, and the fact that they don't, and continue not to in a series of really perverse ways, it makes very limited sense. And the addition of, like, long-term torture and psychology and flashbacks and all this kind of nonsense, I don't know. I mean, the Saw movies are so much better than Split, and that is seriously damning with faint praise. I can see why this film went straight to iTunes. Do not waste your time with Split. Tom Barbalet in San Jose, signing out.